Welcome to Wednesday's World of Synthesizer, where things are not what they are supposed to be, nor are they. But I've got cake. Look. Everything's fine, because there is cake. And I never frost my cakes. Let me just put myself in the corner. Don't put baby in the corner. Oh, frosting the cakes. So if those of you who are type 2 diabetic, I am type 1, I apologize for showing you this cake. For you cannot have it. I can, because I just stuff my little body with insulin. I'm probably it's not as sweet as it looks, to be fair. The frosting is butter, and it is a Russian buttermilk. But we'll talk about the cake later. Let's say hello to who's in the chat, waiting patiently while I couldn't get my stuff working. I still can't. Who knows? It's a GetJervis live stream, you know? That's how it works. It doesn't. So let's go backwards. Space is in noise and emotion. Happy birthday to you. I believe it is. So many congratulatory birthings of the day and much celebratory cakery for you also. Hey Grace, how you doing? You do want the cake, Grace? One day we will meet up and I will bring cake. Aaron, Andy, how you doing? As you head 50, yes, that's 50 episodes. I'm older than 50, but thank you. We'll talk about that in a minute as well. For I am October boy, not August. No. Hey, Thomas, thank you. Great intro. I'm glad you enjoyed that. Paul Holmes, Richard, cake is not for you. Although probably it should be. Cressy, stay frosty. Aliens. Yeah, you know it. Marky, I do love Aliens. I actually quite like Alien 3 because it's a British film, right? It's full of great actors, crap CGI. And I think Finch, was it Finch, David Fincher? I think he was given a hard time. And I think he wasn't allowed to make the film he wanted to make. And there is no, get the words out, Jervis. there is no director's cut because the film he made wasn't the... I don't know. Anyway. But I do like the fourth as well. But who wouldn't? Anyway, new series of Aliens, Alien Earth, right? On FX. Coming in a couple of weeks. Ooh, actually, no. Is it next week? It might be. Hang on. 14th. What day is it today? Who knows? It's the 13th. That may be tomorrow. Anyway, Gonzini Gons. Let's continue to say who's in the chat. Already off task, off topic, running down the street with cake in hand. Barely had any coffee, but the adrenaline of trying to get all this working for you and failing. I'm going to turn that off because it's literally hung. And just like, the circuit never lets me down until it lets me down, which it just did by freezing. Anyways, carry on. Funky Bass Man. I'm sure one of those cupcakes is winking at you. It was. It literally was. Thomas John Droigon, thank you. Happy 50th. Yes, we'll come back to that again. I've made it looks like it's not my birthday, but it's not my birthday. But thank you anyway. I will take that as a congratulations for having reached 50, and it is a good thing to reach. Paul Holmes, hello. I think I've said hello to you all, and we're going back to John and Rich. So Peter Coit, I knew you were in there somewhere. So congratulations for all of you for surviving half of the week. Hey, Vert TV, there we go. There was a name I didn't see. So, so welcome. It's Wednesday. It's Hump Day. It's International Hump Day, a day where we get as far into the working week as possible before dropping down into the weekend. And as we discussed last week, it is not a week. It is a strong. So we are reaching the middle of the strong, and we're going towards the strong end, so that we have a strong end of the week. Yeah, see, it's just words, isn't it? But that's good to remember that the words are just words. But aren't we spelling? Oh, let's not get into that right now. Anyway, Tanith, good evening. Oh, did I just... It just momentarily paused. Hey, Doommonger. So, I think I've said hello to you all. Please drop a like immediately. Subscribe if you don't already do so. Tell your mum to subscribe. We didn't get to 2,000 subscribers in the week. I didn't think we would. But thank you for those of you who did attempt to help me to get to 2,000. Next week, 5,000. You know? It would be good if that actually worked. I don't think... Hey, Cornish, what up? I don't think it works like that anymore. I think the whole subscriber count thing is a bit of a myth, and I think they're messing around. Anybody else see Venus Theory's video? He does some interesting content, but about what YouTube's doing by locking it down for keeping it safe for children. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be more challenging for creators, and certainly someone like me who has been on the internet for 7 years. This channel's 7 years old. Yes, I haven't always done as much as I'm doing now, but 50 episodes, 7 years. I thought it was time to bake a cake I've not ever baked. I've never baked a coffee cake. So I found a fabulous recipe, which Steve's going to pin immediately. Bonnie Bakery, and she gifted me this. And in her recipe, she's saying, and I watched the video, but I prefer to read a recipe and follow a recipe without the interaction of video. I want video company, but not of the recipe. So Bonnie, I don't know if her name. I don't think her name is Bonnie. I think. No. Right. So Bonnie Bakery, I think, is the name of the bakery, and that's her channel. Here's the recipe anyway. Anyway. So she mentions in her recipe, and I baked the cakes at the weekend and made the frosting today, just to clarify. But that did take a lot longer than I've not made frosting before. So it took a little bit longer because I got it wrong. I didn't follow the recipe properly, so I got the butter at the right temperature, but I sort of whacked everything in, whisked it, and I think I looked at it again. It's like, needs to be more butter. Anyway, buttermilk, butter for the Americans, butter. Watching, perhaps, but anyway, so she in her recipe calls for espresso powder. Oh, where's my prop? Damn you! So of course, I do not subscribe to the notion that one can have a jar, a glass jar, or a tin containing freeze-dried coffee. I'm afraid I do not subscribe to that notion. And I know True Start do make their own fabulous-looking instant coffee, but I don't instant coffee. So when she says use 2 tablespoons of espresso powder, what Jervis does is he gets his grinder, he puts his beans in, and he grinds up a fine espresso powder. You see what I'm doing? So I've made, and I think that's insanely strong, because I think what freeze-dried espresso powder is an Americano, perhaps. Anyway, so I've made superbly strong, caffeinated cupcakes. I'm doing all the plosives. So if you've got your sub on, if you're wearing headphones as well. So I don't know why that sounds really, really buoyant in my ears. So Synthepotamus, you're fired. You can like it. I'm not judging you, but from me in my home, it's verboten. Das ist verboten. You will never find. I grind my coffee to make my music. Yeah, exactly. Although clearly tonight, no flipping music's working. Now listen. So I did the same with the frosting, and it required. Let's look at the cakes. Let's do that. I mean, let's not look at this. Let's look at the cakes. The beautiful cakes. And as you can tell, I do have, and I did invest in a little while ago, because me and the kids were making, a good 8 years ago, we went through a whole cupcake phase. And it was more like, let's buy some frosting and let's bake the cake. So we did a little bit of that. Hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Steve. Good to see you. Oh, no, Tanith, sorry. Plosives. Switch back to butter a good few years back and feel better. You always feel better with butter. Always feel better with butter. So anyway, so as you can see, I did, we did a lot of bag sort of piping, and then I bought a little pipey thing, a little pipey tube. Seems like I see. Thank you, Steve. It's not my birthday, but that's okay. It's a 50th episode, but there we go. But thank you for that. Oh, I think lordy, I've got an issue with cabling, and pre the start of this show, I'm not even going to finish the story about this is my terrible piping. I'm trying different things to make it look good, and everyone looks awful. I think the one I hit with a knife, this one here. That one there. That looks this one. That one looks the best. That's the one I just mashed up. Oh, I'm not made for artistic. My artistry is not in piping, frosting. My artistry is in, I don't know, music perhaps baking. They taste good. I mean, there's no doubt about that. We'll eat them later, but right now. Hey, James Dyson, you're in time for cake. Deepest. Are you in Africa then? What part of Africa are you in? Do I sing the song? About the Africa? You know, the song by the Toto. Anyway, cheers. I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking the same coffee that is in my cakes. I'm drinking True Start coffee, who've been all over the Instagram this weekend because it's been last weekend because it was the Bristol Balloon Fiesta. Lots of balloonings. Anyway, so there we go. So cheers. No cats. Where the heck are the cats? I mean, I'm disappointed in both of them. Ridiculous. Tom came. Oh, actually, I got Jackson for a little while, and then he was like, meow. And I thought, is he gonna poo? He's gonna poo in the studio again. And look, if you hadn't already noticed, 50th episode, I should have made it really clear. It just looks like Tom saying 50 and Jackson's doing a poo. That was the point of that. It was to remind us of, in the 50 episodes we've done, what are our favourite moments. And I think, actually, that the poo episode was on jamming in Jim Jams anyway. So, just Just don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway, the whole point is 7 years on the internet this week, coinciding with the 50th episode of this. So actually, I'm celebrating you, not me. I'm celebrating your commitment to this channel and your patronage to GetJervis. And Jervis has indeed been gotten. So thank you for that. More episodes to come, I guess. Monaco. Oh, yeah, I did go out there, and Tom was on the table I created for the outdoor jamming and gym jams. Is Wagoo not here? I'm a bit cross because he made a comment last week about my attire, about it not being suitable. So I've now, and I'm going to show you this because this is, how do I do this? Yeah, there we go. Hang on, I guess let's focus. This is something really special that I found in a charity shop. Look at that. Can you see it? How beautiful that is? They don't make shirts like this anymore. This is, I think, a 1981 Marks and Spencer. Look, it's still, it was brand new. Look at this. Ridiculous. Now you're going to know my shirt size. Look at that. Coupe Normale. Regular fit. Saint Michel. Oh, hang on. Let's get it a bit there. Look at that. $5.99 a shirt would have cost you in 1981. This cost me £3 from St Peter's Hospice. Anyway, so I'm very happy with that. So it's a small. Well, that makes sense. T11, 5.5. It's a beige. It's a beige shirt. Yeah. There's no indication of what year this could be at all. So I am guessing just by the style alone. It doesn't have a flared collar, but it doesn't have a tiny collar. I mean, it's not matte. It could be early 70s. I don't know. If you know the age of my, guess the age of my shirt, and win a cupcake. Yes, cupcake. It is fancy. Yeah. Hey, Robert Schultz, how you doing? So, Anna, what have you had for your birthday? Since it is your birthday today, wouldn't it be weird if you were 50 today? No idea how old you are, so that could be an insult, or it could be the opposite of an insult. It could be a small jar of moustache wax, which I made. It could be a gift. All right. Oh, we've got some questions. So Andy Synchrotron asks, where are the rest of the what? My phone's still broken, and I tell you what, when I sat to send it back for repair, I dropped it on Sunday. If you weren't literally just walking out here, I bashed my shoulder, the phone fell out of my hand, landed in an awkward position, destroyed the screen, and it looks like this. Look. Oh, hang on. See that? Yeah. Pretty pointless. So any of the messages I'm getting from their back chat telling me what the questions are, I was like, oh, I've got to guess what half the words are. Even if I turn it sideways, it doesn't make any difference. So Andy says, you are, hello, where the rest of the cakes? Okay. Well, I guess that's it. There were 12. No, there was supposed to be 12. I made 11, and then a couple of them thinged over. I've got 3 in a box for work tomorrow without frosting, and that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, and I ate one. 11. Yeah, 11. That's what they're all counted for. I think when it comes to Bristronica, I'm going to have to bake a whole box of cookies, aren't I? That's coming soon. How are you getting in? How are you not melting in that advert? How am I not melting? Well, I'm not melting because I have air conditioning, a very small air conditioning unit, a portable one, which I bought middle of winter because it was barely any money at all, and I knew that I had to work. So I made the decision to do that, and I'm happy that I did that. So I'm not melting. I am actually at 21 degrees. Greetings from cloudy Maryland, or Maryland. Hello, Uncle Creme. Welcome. Melton. I bet you're melting in Melton. But are you melting in Melton Mole? Hey, Becky. So yeah. So I'm not melting because I'm quite warm. Although my camera looks a little bit underexposed. I think I fiddled with it on Sunday to make a darker look, and now I want it brighter. You may notice, if you weren't here with us on Sunday, certainly this side, I've spent a lot of time rearranging the lights and actually the back of the room as well. There's a bit of an upgrade to this part of the world. And thanks to Dan, my boss in my day job, who hooked me up with some cabling to help me attach basically what is a little circuit board with pins, an exploration board, what they're called. Somebody help me here. Into cables, then I had to solder the cables into the actual ends of the strip I bought. I made my own set by using development board. That's what it's called, an ESP32 development board. So I needed some jumper cables, or for actually breadboard jumpers at no chance. So we just nicked one out of a computer motherboard. So thank you, Dan. Yeah, so that's the result. Is a much juicier kind of looking, brighter sort of 5-meter stretch. But that meant that what was there then moved to back there, because that was really dead. And the thing is, these things, if you buy kits, they do have a lifespan. So I've had to solder a bit in that one as well. So it's a lot of the weekend was very busy getting this ready for you guys, and so much so that, did I bake at the weekend? I can't even remember when I baked. It might have been Monday. It was Monday, because I was baking away the Monday blues. Not that they were blue, more sort of teal colour. Anyway, right, Jason. All right, I'm seeing other questions. 4 Qs. Oh, Rich, you know the drill. I'm not going to answer your question until you do it properly. So, yeah, a bit of housekeeping. If you're new to the channel and you're watching me blather on because I've just, I don't know, too much adrenaline. If you wish to ask a question of me, please preface your question with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 Qs. In the chat, that's the letter Q times 4. And then ask your question. And if I do not see it in front of me because I am a buffoon, then my lovely Jervite spanners, that's Steve and Panda, who are in the chat with a blue spanner. They're the Jervite spanners tonight. They are your new guys. So they are, get his attention, will you? And I've got this. Yeah. Anyway, so what was your question, Rich? Remove those cakes. Shan't. Oh, I'm just going to leave them there. QQQQ. Jason, yourself a cheap table. The chat, maybe. James Dyson, have you been talking to Steve? That's exactly what he said to me after last Sunday's stream. You just need a cheap... I have actually got a cheap tablet. It's money, isn't it? I just, it's like, how much money does one need to spend on things? You buy one thing, then it doesn't last. Why is that? And I've got an awful tablet, actually, which is too big. The phone is ideal. I've got another phone. I should have just used that. I do need a new... My iPad's been dead for a number of years, and I'm at the point where everything's broken or breaking, and it's just tiring. My hob broken. It's literally, I think if water gets into it, it might cause a fire. It's that kind of sort of... I don't use it as much as perhaps I used to, but that needs to be replaced urgently. But they're not cheap, are they? Ovens kind of needs doing. That's not... I mean, I'm baking, right? So that's not... Who knows what everything is. Anyway, I'm not going to go on. I'm not going to go on about my personal things, but get it out, man. Get it out! I think that's exactly what we need. So you're at breaking point. Disc brakes. Oh no, don't talk about car. Don't talk about the car. The motorbike, thank goodness, is absolutely being such a darling. I love my Tiger. Did I call it Schneider? Blue Schneider? Yeah, I did, yeah. Don't know why. Anyway, so, right, has escaped the zoo again. No, fine, Crassia. That was quite funny. I like the caps locks. Right. Advice would you give to the Jervis back in episode 1? A good question. Right. Chill. That would be I think it's advice I need right this second. Just don't overthink it. And I think I was. And it's just over a year that we started this regular stream, right? But that's a lot of episodes. And that's a lot of coming in here, having to tidy up, which I did some of the weekend, by the way, having to figure out how things plug in, finding out that actually what I wanted to do which I've done before, doesn't work, and I've got nothing in my headphones. All those kind of moments, all those stresses, and the cause the sort of anxiety that gives you, that releases an enormous amount of adrenaline, and actually that then causes the Jervis chaos effect, which actually I think you guys kind of like. So actually, all of the kind of things going wrong is very much part of the channel identity, and that's part of what it makes, hello plosives again, part of what makes it fun. So for me, back at episode 1, nervously sitting there with 6 people watching, you know, I don't know, just chill with it. And actually, I've very definitely learned, actually, Cressy, she was there episode 1, I think. Jervis chaos is fun. Thanks, Biscuit. Yeah, and I think that's the point, is embrace the chaos. So chill, buckle up, embrace the chaos. And I think that's also, and I have been, right, okay, so that's 1 year worth of this show, right? Now I've learnt exponentially doing this more than I did in the preceding 6 years. Bearing in mind that the first video I recorded took me 4 months, right? And if you want to go to there are some videos on my channel. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't just do live stuff. I have made video content, and it was fun. I used to enjoy doing that, and I need to get back to enjoying doing content. And I'll come back to that point, enjoyment, in a minute, because I enjoy this. And I think in life, I'm going to do it now. I think in life, the important thing is to enjoy what you're doing. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, why are you doing it? Unless you need to do it, and in which case, you've got to find a way of enjoying it or making your peace with it. So I had to make my peace with making content because I was earning money. I had a job. I still, I suppose, it's not over, but I don't make as much content as I did. So when I first started making content, I'd come from a photography background, so an analog at that. So I'd started making, I bought a digital camera on the back of my very first tour in 2007, where I borrowed my mum's bridge camera, and we did a small tour, 3 weeks in America, and I took some photographs. And during that time, it was like, I really enjoyed taking photographs, and the composition came naturally to me, and it was all, and I didn't know about rule of thirds at all, or depth of field. I knew nothing, so just basically point and click, and what came out the other side was quite pleasing, and was, gave me enough encouragement. The results gave me enough encouragement to do more, and obviously a couple of friends who are photographers pointed out that I had a good eye. So that's difficult to learn if you don't possess it. So if you've got it naturally, it's that thing, isn't it? If you don't do something, how do you know you're going to be good at it? Or how do you know you're going to be bad at it? Or, however it works. Hey, Wabbit, what's up? I think, hey, Apollo Hunter, what up? Well, welcome to the 50th anniversary of this show. It's not 50th episode. Well, it is. It's the 50th episode. Episode 50. So I started with one digital camera and a whole bunch of, and I didn't know what I was doing, so I was trying to make content. So the first video I did was the, hang on. I don't understand what I'm doing. It's the wrong one. I pressed the wrong thing. No, that's right. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It was my little JHS synth drum, which was the one used in Tainted Love. And no, there was one video on the internet at the time, I think it's 2007, and it was a guy obviously trying to sell it on eBay or whatever, going, yeah, here's my drums, I got a screwdriver, it makes this sound, there you go, I can do this, I got this, it was awful. So I thought somebody needs to take this and do a little video. So I basically wanted to I started doing content to so your job is to go and watch that, by the way. Have we got? Can you, Steve? Can we link that in the chat, please? Thank you. He's gonna have to go find that. Sorry, I haven't prepped a lot because things weren't working. I did want to ask of that. Yeah. So those kind of videos eventually led to me getting a job with Thomann and doing content with them. And obviously their channel this year has had a bit of a change of name, and I think their direction is very, very different. I think for the last couple of years, it's gone a very DJ sort of dance music kind of route, which was never the sort of thing I'm interested in the sounds of synthesis. One of my favourite keyboard players is John Lord. Deep Purple, Whitesnake. Come on. That ain't dance music, baby. That's rock and roll. So, I like synthesizers. That's what I wanted to do. So they're going to go DJ and electronic music. That's fine. But I think I'll still probably do a little bit here and there, but I don't think it's the same. It's not the same channel I started with. So that's that. But along the way, making content for myself for fun was fun. 4 or 5 videos in, right? And then making it for somebody else as a profession. I was going for the first year, 2019, over to Germany, and it was great. I'd just turn up. I'd be this idiot in front of a keyboard in this house, being, in Germany, drinking lots of German beer and eating, I don't know, lots of sauerkraut and having a great time. Once a week, once a month, making loads of crazy stuff. I'm not going down the Oasis route. No way. As in Korg Oasis? You spelt it wrong if that's the case. John Lord on the Hammond. I was a Hammond organ tech for Steve Winwood, so I know all about the B3. Oh, that thing. I've been on stage. I've been on stage in Spain and with the back of a B3 with my finger on the tone wheel to keep it going through the show. I don't know why I went northern then. And yeah, that's kind of happened actually. Bilbao, 2009, I think. Anyway, yeah. So the I'm wearing shorts, by the way. If you just saw my knee, it's like the COVID years, which we'll get to in a minute, where everybody was like going to work like this, but they'd have their sweatpants on or something, or in their undies or whatever. I am not wearing my. I've got to be careful how I say this. I am wearing underpants, but I'm wearing shorts. That was my leg, but there we go. Sorry. Welcome to GetJervis, where things do quickly go off topic, and as a result, we don't get to the point. It's going to be a talky one, and I think I need to put that straight in there. If you just joined us, or if you've sort of been here from the beginning, the Analog Solutions AS500 SEQ is a wonderful analog sequencer. I wanted to play with it. I also wanted to have right, let's look at the table. I also wanted to have let's do a little bit of some. So Rich, I'm moving the cake. Oh, but we will come back to that, because we need cats. Why is everything out? Is it out of focus? Am I out of focus? I don't think I've got my oh, that's because I've got no glasses. Let's just check that that's in focus. Oh, it's not, is it? Oh, look at that. Beautiful. There we go. Let's just have another moment from a word from our sponsor. How have I picked that one?
Oh, I do feel queer.
Right. Okay. I forgot. I was doing it to the camera and I wasn't even in the corner, so I should do that again, really. But never mind.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah, exactly. Stop messing around. See, it is. It's the whole thing. Cake. Yeah. Is it made of tone wood? Get your shorts. Is that a cupcake in your pants, or are you just happy to see us? Always happy to see you. A tone wheel. Oh, James Dyson's explained. Can I read? I'll read out what James Dyson's. Hello, this world needs a hero. Jervis, you ruined it by telling me you didn't have pants on. Do you have pants on? I mean, define pants. In the UK, pants are underpants, are underwear. In the United States, pants are trousers. So let me clarify. I am both wearing underpants and shorts, but my knees are bare. Anyway, okay, so GetJervis Chaos. It's not. It's like literally. This is the channel, right? 50 episodes of Uber Chaos. So as you can see, I managed to get power onto this, and I think it's not playing. So I don't think there's enough ampage to run that for whatever reason. There's no tape in it. But I was going to put the tape. I was going to have that going into here, the Microvolt 3900, which was going to be triggered by this wonderful sequencer here. I was going to take out and do some other stuff with the other stuff, and then that was going to be coming through here. And there was no. I only had this for just. I don't know. There was no way of syncing this pure analog with this pure digital. There's no MIDI out on this. So I did think perhaps that I might. Anyway, so yeah, so I was gonna. I thought for a minute I might just go into here and then come back out, and I just thought there's just not enough time or cables in my world to make this all happen. Hey, Lamont, come join the 50th episode party of a house full of Jerv and 6 cakes. Look at that. Just amazing. Just.
Carry on.
There we go. Anyway, no cats. No cats. Dim catio, as we say in Wales. Holy snacks, yes. Holy diver, down to the midnight moon. So that was what I was going to do. I was going to just play with things that I love, that I don't play with often. And clearly, they've done it again. I haven't put me in the corner. Clearly, not using something. We've had this conversation. This is another thing. So Jervis Chaos mixed with realizing you don't know a thing as well as you think you know a thing the moment you go live. And again, back to that question about what I would tell episode 1 Jerv. It's like, you can read the manual. And I do remember getting really stressed with things about not knowing. One of my worst moments was the play fader, and I played with it and I got something. I just came, I think, more stuck. And I think that was when I realized that certain items require time and preparation, and therefore I think that might have given me the idea for having jamming in gym, because I don't know if you remember the early days of this channel. It was World of Synth was bi-weekly. It was every 2 weeks on a Tuesday. And Shroomy would come every other Tuesday and moderate as well, so that was quite nice. But I got stressed on a Monday, packing down, setting up for tonight. So I would come in from work and it'd be stressful. So I thought, well, I could do it another day to tidy up and then set up and get things on. And I thought, why don't I even make it even more easy on myself by actually having Sunday night's jam, and this is where I've broken my own rule, with the thing I'm going to do on Wednesday. So this should have been jamming in gym jams on Sunday. Set up, played with, working. Great, know what I'm doing. Right, let's talk about this. Instead, we've got this guy frosting cakes, making sure that he's got a whole cup of espresso. Smooth, rich, chocolatey, slightly nutty with overtones of hazelnut. True Start Coffee. Start your day with truth. Oh, that's bloody good though. So yeah, so I think, yeah. Oh, sorry, I've forgotten the link. The link to the first video. Okay. Oh my goodness, is that it? Oh no. No, I think. Steve, can you do the think again? I think I've lost it. I've literally lost it, but I've lost it. Right. So For those of you watching after the event, I've just pinned my very first YouTube video in the comments, in the chat. So your job is to go and watch that. And that took me 4 months to do because I had no idea, and I wanted to do something special. And it's a long bit of effort. But that was a, it's not about, again, it's not about the kit. And this is again another. So you're new to the channel. This is something I say often: is the best synthesizer is the one you own. Because the one you own, you should learn it. If you don't know how to do something, I'm rotating this conversation back to where we started a minute ago. If you don't know how to do something, you don't know it enough, then you still have a path and a journey to go with that instrument, and you can always learn. There's not a moment in life where you stop learning. Oh, poignant. So picking equipment to go live with on the day you're going to go live with focus. Look how gorgeous it is, though. Oh, I can't tell if that's in focus because I haven't got my glasses on. The old man that I am. Anyway, so I kind of half expected that not to work, and I couldn't even find a cassette to try it, but that's not working. That worked well enough at the beginning to keep me going, and then locked up. No idea why. But this, it should be just a case of it's analog. Look, watch this. So CV and gate. Let's just start it, right? Look, that's going in. That is going into the envelope. And look, actually, you can see it triggering, right? You can see it triggering. That is doing something. That is doing something. That is. Oh, does it? Oh no, where's Rich's? Oh, what have I done with that little thing? Oh, do you know? I need another mixer. This is where technology lets you down. Welcome to another episode of Technology Letting You Down. Like Gary Oldman from The Fifth Element in that video. Somebody said Gary Oldman the other day. I had to look up what he meant, and I think it was the moustache. Commissioner Gordon. I was happy with that. I'm happy with that, Cressy. Thank you, Gary Oldman in The Fifth Element. But there's a lot of. I mean, that's a long time ago, really, isn't it? 7 years. More Cake Bell. So, green Jervis, lol. Yes. It was all about the green, and like literally, I did it sideways, and the studio's tiny. So, I learned a lot from doing those videos. And I think I did everything like this into the microphone, where everything was like, so here we are, we've got a synthesizer, and I'm going to be playing. And half it was just like me, I don't know, doing that kind of stuff. So, anyway, hey, Recon, what up? Hey, Lamar. Hey, Da Vinci Girl. Some of you came in with it quietly. The Crazy Rabbit. Right. So, yes. So as you can see, the gate is working, right? I don't even. Can I just plug a pair of headphones in this and see? Tonight we're gonna problem solve. Hey guys, what are you drinking? What have you got in your glasses? Oh, come on. Oh, missed the frosting though. Missed the frosting. Right. So here we go. Output. Okay, I'm going to just take these off for a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. And I will tell you the sound. That is so weird. It's horrible. It's not nice. So does that mean... Why does that not... Why is it not coming out of here? That is so weird. That is so... Okay, right. Okay, well, at least now I can, like... Oh, no, it just sounds like it's... It sounds like it's broken. There's no pitch going in at all. There you go. Nice. Oh, God, it sounds great. Wish you could hear this. Right. Okay. Right. Okay, we've got something. So, oh, it's very low, though. Why is it low frequency? Right. Okay. So we've got an issue here with I do love The Fifth Element. Sam's just taking me a picture. It's like, all right. I mean, I tell that guy a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, literally, you know. I think my favorite video is the one with the MFB synth, where I actually managed to translate the introduction in German. And that's actually pretty much how I became friends with Jörg Schaff, actually, is because we played it to him, and he was like, wow, your German is so good. It's like, yeah, it's not, though. I learnt phonetically. What is the plug-in to the... repo... I did, yeah. So JSON is a test bed research site. What? I can't see what that is. Biscuit's asking questions, and I don't know what that is. Biscuit again. QQQ. Is the beer end plugged into the S hole, the T hole? Right. Hey, Synth Samurai. What up? Welcome to the 50th episode of World of Synth, and 7 years of this guy being on YouTube. 7 years. We're looking at my first video, so check it out. It's so funny. Right, MFB synths, man. I've got the MFB synth, which I don't know. Just so basic, but so amazing. Mine doesn't quite work properly either, which is quite nice as well. You tell him, Steve. Who tell you what? Get the blooming tablet. Shut up, Steve. I'm not getting a tablet. You buy me one then. I can't look. I've got other things to spend my money on. Not that I have any. Anyway, I've got a tablet, but it just doesn't work very well. It's too big. I've got no space. This is being repaired, and it should have been repaired by now. So I'm a bit cross about that. I said it's not anyone's fault. It should have been sorted by now. But the insurance company said, I phoned them today to chase up. It's like, well, the company that I chose a walk-in repair from a site in Cribbs Causeway, outside of Bristol. So I thought, well, I can go straight after work on Monday. But they didn't get in touch with me. I was like, just call them today. I said, yeah, we'll give them a ring. Still nothing. So tomorrow, I don't know if I just turn up and say, oi, what's going on? I might just do that. Because it is really frustrating. And do you know what? I want to take and do... Friday I've taken off this week. Oh, he's so itchy. I want to do a live motorcycle adventure. We were doing a motorcycle adventure. Oh, itchy, tickly mouth. YouTube do more shows than many guys spam the like button. GetJervis. YouTube do no more. Huh? So no more show. Yeah, spam the like button. Absolutely, do that. Stop telling me to get a tablet. I've got one, it's broken. I've got one, it's rubbish. Get cats. Right, everyone getting 3D printers. The revolution has begun. 3D print your own music onto vinyl. I watched that today. Not ideal. Lol Jervis, over the top crying is 1010 contact, would you reckon? Okay, it's called acting. Actually, I've made myself cry. I didn't think I could do that. I'm quite upset it's not working. Why is this not freaking working? Phones. Is it working now? Can you hear that? It's not making any sound. You can hear the fan whirring in the background. Thank you, Recon. Hey, Oliver Bone, what up? I see Mr. Blue Sky also. And Dilip. Yeah, well done. Blakey, I'll get you. I'll get you. What is his name? Oh. Blakey was good, wasn't it? No synth sounds. No. Tanith. What? Oh, I can't see what does Tanith said. QQQ, right. Tanith asked a question. It was a short one and it's completely covered. What bike? Triumph Tiger 800 2012. I've realised as well that I need a bigger top box because my helmet doesn't fit in it anymore. I've got a different helmet. And it's just like one of those things. So suddenly I have this idea and I can just about do without the helmet things. And it's like that incremental damage to your wallet that happens when you get into something. Anyway, I'll get you. God, I don't know what it is. Never heard of STL file. I'm a 3D. Oh, hello, STL, SPL, it's SPD. Butler. I'll get you, Butler. I'll get you. I'll get you. And then we can have a bit of again. Right, so I've actually got a problem. And I don't know why, but I've got Rich, your adapter. Where the flipping crikey is it? I just need some loving. See, that's gone now. Oh, it's because I muted it. Hang on. Oh, I'm a flipping fooligan. Right. There we go. Right, see, okay. Right. Yeah, nice. Quite like that. Very robotic. Got a bit of a weird groove to it. Quite like that. Right, but okay, that's fine. We know that works. But where the heck is this? Oh. Yeah? Where the heck is that? Why is that not making any... Oh, am I plugged it in the right... sample in? I always use these sockets and it's not working. What's going on? Just works, you know. You just plug it in and it works. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working. It works. It always works. It's the way it does. Can you hear that? I can hear that. That's right. That's working. But it's not working, is it? It's not working at all. I don't know why. It's not playing any sound out of it. Where's it going? Why is it not working? Yeah, maybe we do the cake. Today's scripted content is brought to you by a 20-sided dice. Yeah, that's another thing I'd say to myself doing videos. It's like, ditch the script, baby. Used to have a Silver Jubilee Bonnie. Oh, 750, nice. It needs more cake. Do you know what? Let's have a cake break. Oh, hello. That's the wrong one. Okay, and I would like to do this to the sound of ambient music, but there's a cassette recorder instead. Let's do this. Let's bring out the cake. Bring out the cake. I need your loving like I need some cake. Now, bear in mind, I've come in here fully intending to bring something to wipe my moustache. I don't have that. So it's going to get very messy. Get Carter. Starsky Jervis. It's funny, you know, because actually my grandparents are from Liverpool. So actually, his grandparents are from Wales. Just saying, it's one of those things, you know. It's one of those things. Yeah, anyway, I've got this cake here, and I'm going to put it in my mouth. I'm actually trying to sound like him now. I hope you appreciate that, Starsky, if you're listening. We're going to do a little... We're going to do a little cake take now. We've got a Vogue cake here. And I've got a Beringer one here, one here. And I'm going to try which cake tastes the best. Sorry. That's a good video, by the way, buddy. If you're watching this afterwards and you're, like, baying for my blood. I enjoyed the video. But look, here's cake. When you're in need of cake, you just have to have some. Look at that. And that's a real coffee bean on the top. Yeah. All right, here we go. All right, okay. It's coming. Right, okay. Oh, it's decadent. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Stop the bus. I think I might have just broken myself with my own baking. Oh, my word. Oh, flipping heck. Oh, I quit. I quit Synths now. It's about cakes. Let's do a channel about cakes. Now, do we have Bonnie's recipe? I want to put that back in. So, if you want to make that cake, oh Lord, oh my word, Bonnie bakes, definitely. I think. Oh, yeah, Steve's on there. There we go. Go check this out. And if, like me, you like eating espresso, don't use instant coffee in any of it. Use ground coffee and finely grind your beans. Cheers. And don't use cheap ingredients on any part of it. I love one of my favourite quotes for any kind, which I then take for any kind of ingredient, was from the late great Keith Floyd, who said, "Don't cook with anything you wouldn't drink." And he was talking about alcohol. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do that. But don't just use cheap ingredients because you're baking or you're cooking. Your meal is the sum of its parts, and we can make music like that too. Yeah. So the best ingredients don't all... Oh, no, hang on. No, it doesn't work in music, does it? Because actually, you think about most of the music scene, most of the music staple scenes have come out of gear that's been discarded. The TB303. Nobody wanted that. It didn't sound like a bass guitar. What the hell were they thinking? Somebody picked it up. What is this weird sound? Why is it... And techno... Sorry, Acid was born. So actually it doesn't work for music. But Fanny Craddock is watching. And if you want your... What's that horrible quote that's about her as well? That's a very unfortunate name. And in whichever side of the pond you're on, it's not a pleasant word to call your child. So I'm glad that practice has stopped. I think I like the cake. I do, biscuit. Right. Anyway, I want it. Gimme TB303. You mentioned TB303 before, Panda, and during the conversation. Who spiked him with LSD then? I think it might just be coffee. I think it might just be I've overdosed myself with coffee. No, it's adrenaline. It's adrenaline for this stuff not working. Although it's working. Right. I don't know how to do this next bit. It's stupid, isn't it? Why, Delilah? I've got a longer one of those. My Delilah. Come back to me. The Welsh synth mafia have spoken. Oh, and still no sound. This is so strange. I wonder if it's the output is not... Oh, I didn't try the other output, did I? All right. We're doing this. We're actually going to unplug something from a mixer. I am not having this ruined. Episode number 50, but a lack of technology not doing what it's supposed to do. It will do what it's supposed to do. There you go. All right. Okay, we got some sound. Right, so. Oh, Mother Superior, drop the gong.
Oh, I do feel queer.
Right, let's just take a moment and let's just have... Now we've got a synth that's working. 1 hour into the stream, nearly. Let's take time. Is it hard to... Sorry, hang on. Half of these questions I can't read because of the stripe down my phone. So, is it hard to... Your helmet? I don't know what that means. Thank you, James Dyson. But do you goggles on the bike? No. Get wet or else Jackson will... Oh, where is Jackson? Jackson! Jackson! I tell you what, they're just not interested. I'm going to have another mouthful of this phenomenal, even if I do say so myself. My children, still in Canada for another few days. I will try, if you're watching this, or if, you know, if not, if any of Gabe's mates are watching, you can come around and get Gabe's. Can I have Gabe's cake, please? Oh. Oh. Oh my God, it's so strong. It's literally like coffee. You know, it's turned. I don't often use bleached flour. You know, in my world of, I'm trying to, let's just zoom in. Let's have a look at this. Just, oh, hang on. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. That is literally brown because of coffee. It's just so strong. It's literally the strongest you've ever had. Right. Anyway. Yeah. So I don't at all. Oh my word. So yeah. Don't often make, come back to the first point, don't ever make frosting. I'm a kind of like a utilitarian cake baker. It's like, I want cake. Just don't fuss or faddle. I just want cake. Like literally, there it is, a lump of flour and fat with sugar and maybe some fruit. But generally, oh, I might have to do that again. So this is a special occasion. For sure. My word. My word. I think I'm out of coffee too. Right. And what is going on with the cameras tonight? But they're all sort of... I don't think it's my eyes, he says. Right, I'm going to just make sure I'm insulined up as well because... That might be why I'm a little bit more hectic than usual. It's because I'm either low blood sugar or something. I've got cake over it. And you know what? My little Bufacco thing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my blood sugar is 5.8 millimoles per litre, which is a stunning... I was low. That might be why I was in the red. Oh my goodness, 35 grams I reckon for that. It's not going to give me any carbs, any insulin because I've been low. Right. Jackson, is that you? Jackson. If I do this, Tom will hear. I think I can hear him, but it's the aircon. They don't really like it, but I'm not turning it off. Right. And I think the other thing is that the exhaust's in the hallway, so it gets really warm out there, as you might expect. When cold comes in, hot goes out. It's inverse, right? Inverse principles. Squid, team or piped? Piped, but with a thingy. I can't see James Dyson's question about my helmet. Anyway. Oh, it's like that, isn't it? So, let's get some music. Hey, Mr. Blue Sky. Yes, welcome. Good. You're very welcome to be yourself, and that's what we like here. May all your donuts turn out to be like Fanny's. That's the one. That is the one. Something along those lines. Right, so we've now got some music. Right, so let's do 8 steps. Why have we got reverb? Right. Okay, it's not a bad thing. But obviously there's no reverb on this synth, so... I'm not going to eat all the cake. Right. Ah, there we go. Right. Okay. Oh, this is... Right. Okay. Let's just try and get things a bit more sensible. And we'll talk about... It's going to be a quick and fun sort of like play with an analog sequencer, because when I started making music again after years of having, no computer to having a computer to having everything in the box, and then having a break to go acoustic, and then came back to electronic music. I wanted to go back to how things were, so I started trying to go doorless in 2006. I want to say 2007, and I started trying to get the equipment to go with it, and there, the beat step wasn't a thing when I started. So I started looking at things like actually Tom's Ubercorn sequencer, as well as the MAQ-16-3 from Dopefer. But they were big and clunky. I mean, this isn't big or clunky, is it? It's huge, but it is beautiful. So the AS500 is basically the sequencer out of the Colossus, right? I mean, I could have a Colossus in here, but that would be it. I do still owe a visit to Tom, so I wonder if we can do something live like that. That'd be quite fun. Anyway, so 64 steps divided into two. So you can have two 32s or one 64. Now it does all sorts of really crazy stuff. So we'll keep it simple. We're just gonna have a little play with it. I don't think I haven't played this on the channel much at all, but it is one of my all-time favorite synths, because it's something that I have fun playing, and it always delivers. I love Pittsburgh Modular. I would have more of their stuff if I had Sponduliques. The Crow module filter that we looked at last week, just stunning. And again, that's an extension of the work done in this. But let's get going. So an 8-step sequence. There's not really much in the way of... So that's a pulse. So you got a sine... Oh, I might have to just... Is there an overall pitch? So straight away, I mean, it sounds really old, doesn't it? It sounds kind of like the sort of thing you might have done in the 60s when trying to do experimental stuff. I'm confused as to where my glasses are, so I can't see anything over there, and I need to look over there for what reason? There was a reason I wanted to go over there. I don't know what it is now, so I'm going to ignore it and it'll come back to me. So, internal speed, and obviously can be clocked to an external. So it'd be really good to have clocked with the modular. If only I'd have thought about that. Pams would do a wonderful job of clocking this. So, that's where little skiffs come in, Rich, come on, let's get your skiff sorted out. So, 3-way switch. I know what I was going to do. Sorry, there we go. Sorry. I remembered. All of a certain. There we go. Oh, it's only coming out of one side. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is... Right. So the output drive... Right. So that is the sine wave, all right? But we've got wave folding, so we can do some... So you can do a little bit of that gorgeous, isn't it? And of course, because we've got random complexity of the LFO. then we can have just a little bit. Just, I love the sound of the waveform. And then 12 decibel per octave filter. And I love the 12 decibel because it just sounds a bit more gritty. And it's got an extension, so watch your ears. Anyway, just ding, 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 ding. Right, so we're not really doing much in regards to patching, but we've got another sequencer. So actually, we can get that other sequencer to do some other stuff. So let's do a simple thing. Let's something that we can all understand, and let's get the frequency modulated by the second LFO. So basically, oh, it's going. Why is it going random? It's literally random. Oh, it's splitting. Oh, I think it's. Oh, it is just doing some weird stuff. Okay, right. Oh, I get. I'm jumping. Is that why? Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Right. Okay. So you can see 8s. So. Is it? It's not sending out the voltage. I need to do something. It is. There you go. So basically, low and high, so they're both extremes. So basically, so wherever you are. Okay. It's already making tune, right? Yeah, SQ1's great for stuff like this, absolutely, and they're a lot cheaper. 500 quid versus like 100, 89 quid, something. Yeah, the SQ1 was... And it's a lot smaller. Can I make it glide? It's just glow. It's not the same way that you would... Now then, it's got a... That's without any glide. So it's already been gliding. It's, as Gong would say, have you glid? Have you ever glid? So basically, putting a glide on the CV controlling the cutoff gives you that nice. Now, wouldn't it be nice to have some drums with that? Ah, Paul Holmes' glid. I'm happy to hear that. Okay. So, got a nice little grit. What about? I don't know what we're doing with them. So straight away, if you are sitting and recording, you could almost certainly. Yeah, exactly. Very alien. A bit slow, isn't it? So we got a bass drum in there somehow. How the hell did we do that? We did. We did it, guys. We got that bass drum in there. Goodness gracious. As you can hear, Panda, when you use it, it's more like the glide on a keyboard than the tie on a TB303. Now then, so it's a performative thing, again, beautifully performative. Look, that's quite cool, isn't it? So you've got one. Yes. Switching up to pulse. Alright, let's do something with if only I had a cable to patch. The fuse box to steal from anyway, but well, let's just do this. So the voltage output from the X, so we're going to get that. So as you can see, it's already volting. We're going to now play with the pulse width. We're going to modulate the pulse width. Yeah, and of course that's following this, so whatever. Hey, Rhetoric. Yeah, they're fine. This is also powering my oven for baking cakes. Oh, so Rhetoric actually has a windmill in his back garden. That's impressive. Turbine? Nice. Because of the folding of the wave, it doesn't sound. It's got that acidy vibe, but it doesn't sound acidy, does it? And that's what I like. I like the fact that it's not traditional. That's, I think. Why have we got no sound? I don't know what I'm doing there. Oh, that should be a little bit. It's not too low, is it? It's weird. Oh. Yeah, it's too low. Alien disco. Oh, don't you go? I've got an iPad with a broken screen as well. Just sounds so good, doesn't it? Sounds so ruddy good. that sine wave. It almost sounds like a sub-oscillator. Ready? It's filthy. So basically, I think the square wave's gone on this. It's not there, is it, at all? It's very low. Yeah, definitely warm with, that's right, Mr. Blue Sky. So warm with transients. We've got the drums back again. I don't know how we're doing this. I don't know how we're doing it. We just are. We asked for drums, we got it. It's to do, I do know, it's to do with the amount of control voltage we are sending. So there, nothing is causing, if I do this, so Grace has asked, can you type without any cues, Grace? Just saying. I gotta find you a question. I like it when he's got the. Can you tie steps together on the sequencer? No. You've got a global glide, which is more like a synth glide than tying notes. But what you can do, and you're only using at the moment. That's so weird, isn't it? That's so weird. Right, okay, so you've got okay, so each oh my god, this is brilliant. Each step of control voltage has two routes, two gate routes, X and Y. X where's my pulse? What is going on with that? I'm so unhappy. Oh no, it's definitely not there. That you know, it just works, doesn't it? Pulse width, nothing modulating it, and it's just it's gone. My pulse with Wedimend was this. We did this tonight without any cats, just saying. Because that was episode 1, 50 episodes ago. Over a year, there were no cats. Cats invited themselves to the stream, right? So if you're new to the channel, Where are the cats? Got a cat on the thumbnail. Where are they? Oh, summer. Look, we've got treats. You can see that, right? You can see that there's only a fool would have cat treats on a table full of synthesizers without a cat to sit on it. Right. So, I guess there's a reset here, which jumps it back to 0.1. So, see, it's doing some weird stuff because I'm jumping, I guess, somewhere. Right, there we go. So that's still doing 4. Just randomly taking the knobs and just giving it a good old squeeze.
There, man, get it out! Get it out!
It's very industrial, isn't it? And then we can just go back to... Yeah. Hey, Oris. Well, you're asking a question. 4 Qs is the required, but you're new, I think, so that's fine. It's pretty much what it is, and because it's got a rate of, and you've got an overall voltage there controlling it, it's down to the individual synthesizer that you're modulating as to how high it goes or how low it goes. And for some reason this thing is down in the in the dungeon somewhere rather than up to the top of the skyscraper. That's as high as it's going to go. Oh, why is it just stopped? Why is that stopped? Huh? Well, welcome to the channel. A warm welcome to you, Oris. You are very welcome here. Yeah, so 4 Qs is the preceding. If you want to ask a question at any point, 4 Qs. Moderators are Steve and Panda, and they will make sure that I know I don't miss your questions. And you missed that. That's a cake. It's a carrot cake. Not a carrot cake. What am I talking about? Coffee cake. And that's literally the remnants of my coffee. Happy hump day, and I hope you've had a good week so far. Yeah, John is correct. Analog sequences are the cupcakes of synthesis. Sorry, there's an overdrive circuit, and it's very easy just to have it whacked up. Much like the Crow we featured last week, the module, they've really been interested in having that drive. And you've got that, can you hear it? It's like that Rolandy 12 decibel. Sorry, this panda's trying to get dog off face while QQQ mastering. Who said I can't multitask? Well, yeah. Right. It's just... There you go. The bass drum, because I've got them too high, doesn't sound quite as effective as it did earlier on, does it? We're faking drums, Oris, with this. We're trying to fake a kick out of one. This is all one synthesizer, right? But Jackson! Okay, try and coax mix him in for the end. Jackson! Yeah, you're out there, aren't you? Hang on. Whoa, dude. Come on then. Oh, we got at least one cat. Come on then. Come on then. I know. We'll see Jackson now. Okay. Oh. Showing my bare legs there. So those of you who questioned whether I was wearing shorts now have the definitive answer. I am wearing shorts. Oh, not the cat and the cakes. Yeah, so as Oris is new to the channel, and maybe others, this is the mascot of the show. This is Jackson. There is Tom as well, and there's two teams, Team Jackson and Team Tom. Which are you? This is what he does. This is called Spitting Bullets, as so named by my daughter. Shrimi. Team Jackson. No Tom though. Yeah, so I think it almost needs some sort of a voltage attenuator to use with this synth. Maybe I could. Oh my word, I've got that. I've so got it. It sounds so good though, doesn't it? Hey Natasha. The name of the song is I Gigawatt, indeed. I Gigawatt? I Gigawatt? Oh, here we go. Here he is. Oh, come on, I'm trying to focus on you, dude. Oh, there you go. Right. There he is. Do it again. To wash your face, mate. There he goes. So, anyway, there we go. There's Jackson. Okay, buddy. Did we give you some treats? So yeah, it would be good to actually have some drums. Oh, you can have all of the treats. There's no Tom. Tom's gone. Right. So, I'm trying to get... I don't know why. I've kind of lost that bass drum. Wait. Yeah. He's done that before, hasn't he? He stood on the mouse pointer and actually stopped. Can I just switch cameras now? Thank you. Okay. Sorry, get back to the fun thing. The stuff that we all want to see. Oh, here comes Tom! Thomas! Come on then, buddy. Oh my goodness. Well, here we go, guys. Here it is. Here's the channel. Second, Team Tom. Come on. All right, okay. Well, I'm glad you actually finally deemed it worthy of your attention to show up and to the one job you've got to do each week. Team Tom, Team Jackson. Yeah. Okay, guys. Oh, there we go. Here he goes. That's Jackson, by the way. He's a lover of a beat. Yeah, Tanner, Team Tom. Actually, Tom's the only one who's actually proved he can actually synthesize by actually using a knob. We did an outside jam and he literally turned the knob on the BeatStep Pro, thereby changing the pitch of one of the steps. It was incredible. And what's he doing? He's just literally. You're not in time, dude. Well, thank you very much, Chrissy. That's a bag of treats right there. Because I think that's it. It's gone now. I don't know. I did have some of the favourite catnip. Oh, don't fight over this, guys. Don't get my moustache waxed. Blimey. There. Oh, they're gonna... I think I saw earlier on Tom chasing Jackson. Well, you know, not actually chasing him, but... Right, let's stop that immediately. he's almost close enough to. Brilliant. The Wookiee, if you ever managed to go to the beginning of this, I did a sub for your speakers. So that's just specifically for you. Stop! Get your nose from his bum! Honestly good. Right. So it's just lovely to be able to sort of mess around and get like random stuff. Oh, you can't see it. Sorry guys. Blame the cats. So I've just opened up the control voltage of the cutoff. It's not as quite as obvious as it was. Can you get the sequence to adjust the rate? Stop licking! Oh, stop licking him, you weirdo. Let's try that. Here's a patch cable. So, we've only got two. We've got 2 volts there, haven't we? So, but yeah, you got speed. Maybe we can do this. Let's just. Ready for this? We'll use the function generator. That's not the function generator. So I'm using the Rise 4 generator to it's so cool, isn't it? That is so random. Thanks, Wookiee. You enjoy it. I literally did it for you. Can't do it now. I'm just the moment was there. No, it doesn't have a side chain. That is. Oh, guys, I've got to. I don't know how I'm going to do this because just had a delicious moment there where I thought there was rivalry between these guys, but I just caught Tom licking Jackson's head. I don't think we're going to see it again. I'll just zoom in. Oh, that's uber. Oh, come on, guys. No, I just don't have a wide enough angle. Anyway, so what you're hearing, Oris, is let's just unplug stuff. That's the sequence. Now the speed is being adjusted by this. What have you not done? And if we go to this, right, so I'm modulating that. With the control voltage of. Oh, that wasn't doing anything anyway. What? That's weird. So that now. It's a bit random though, isn't it? fake a bass drum. Wow. Okay. Pittsburgh Modular Microvolt 3900, no longer available, but the legacy of this synthesizer lives on in things like the Voltage Lab, which is a synth I would love to have. Yeah, I think Oris, just sort of a sequencer, can do things with quite straightforward things to make something far more interesting with the synth. And like, I've got a whole modular system there with the ultimate sort of possibilities, but actually you can get something very simple like the BeatStep Pro or even a BeatStep, which will have CV and gate, and you don't have to sequence notes. You can sequence parameters as long as you've got an input, voltage input on a synth. So it doesn't need to be a full, you know, it can be a nice semi-modular synth, so you can do lots and lots of stuff. Right. Hi, Biscuit, taking the mickey. I missed your I've just seen your question. Fork you. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Well, consider this was the 50th episode, and we had a lot of cake and a lot of gremlins at the beginning. I think that's probably enough. Yeah, so the AS500 sequencer is available to buy. It is one very small part of the biggest synthesizer money can buy these days, which is the Analog Solutions Colossus. As the name suggests, it's ruddy marvelously massive. You would need a room this size to house one, and it is a beautiful thing. 12 analog oscillators and a whole host of sculpting and modulations that are available to do that. But for just a few £100, you can get a very seriously fun sequencer. Unlike anything else, there are limitations, but you know, we like limitations because limitations force us to do things a different way. And I'm all for that. If everything did everything, then it would be boring. If things don't do something, then and you want to do something that it doesn't do, then you find a way to do it, right? It's the way it works. You do that. 4QQQ indeed, Paul Holmes. And I love that. And that's why the TB303 didn't succeed, because it was limited for the purpose it was developed for. But then somebody picked one out of bargain bin because it was Enderline. We love Enderline stuff, don't we? And then realised it did other things. And then acid music was born. I did that earlier, but I'm going to do it again. And then the acid music scene was invented. Anyway, so it's a double entendre. Yes, it is. 4Q. It's a double entendre. Yeah, exactly. Analog Solutions Colossus. Let's get you. Steve is just. So this is the synth. It is, which is the Pittsburgh Modular Microvolt 3900. No longer available, but its legacy lives on in things like the Tiger and the Voltage Labs. I mean, for me, the Voltage would be a great thing. Voltage Labs 2. Voltage Labs. Now I'm getting confused with other things called Voltage Lab. Thank you, James Dyson. The 50th episode came, and we had it all together. You've been on the ride, and thank you all for being part of this ride of craziness and chaos of the GetJervis channel, where the cats invited themselves, where cakes happened, where we are now fermenting fruits. Look at that. Look at that. See that? Blueberries that were going to be... Oh, actually looks quite a bit. And sugar. I'm going to just... Let's just pop it open. Ready for this? Yeah, you can't. that is smelling very alcoholic. I'm not going to drink any more of this, guys. But I think there must have been yeast in the air on these blueberries at some point, because that is now fermenting alcoholically. But it was supposed to be pop. As a teetotaler, I was trying to find ways of making non-toxic drinks, because that's another thing we love on this channel, is we love wholesome foods. Eat like your great-grandparents did. Cook like they did too. Smell-o-vision, yeah, that is it. It is very. It's kind of like hard cider. It's kind of got that kind of fermented fruit. If you have like a hard cider with, I'm saying hard cider for the Americans. We all know I mean cider. But if you have a cider which is fruit-based or fruit-flavoured, that is pretty much what you've got going on here. It's very sweet in a nice way, but it's got that under sort of like, sort of like ripened, fermented fruits. Anyway, that is how wine is made. Yeah, sugar, fruit, and yeast. Yeast is the active ingredient. Now, obviously, I washed those before putting them in that jar with sugar, so that it shouldn't be fermenting in the way that alcohol would, but it's likely that somewhere along the line, perhaps some yeast did get in. The little yeasty biscuits. Anyway, hey, Vorbeats, what up? So, you drink... I don't know what's going on there. Oh, what is that about? Got lockjaw. Oh, ow! I think it's the headphones. They've hurt my ear. Remember, guys, your ears are for life. Oh, it's because I've got the wrong ear on. Oh, I had these the wrong way around. It's like pressing amongst my ear. Oh, no. Yeaston philosophy, yes. Indeed. So, yeah, thank you for joining us this evening. It's Hump Day. Happy Hump Day. I hope you had a good week so far. I hope you're having a fabulous end of the week. And I hope Thursday and Fridays, don't wish the days away, because that's all we've got, right? But enjoy the day and find a way to enjoy that time you have when you're doing that, waiting for... Yeah, Jackson, what have you got going on here? Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. So thanks. Don't forget to drop us a like on the video if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to this channel, because it is growing. It's not about subscribers though, and I've realised that the olden days of getting to however many tens of thousands or beyond of subscribers is not as important. It's views that count, and of course we are live twice a week. And I will be doing some more content, some video-based content, because I want to do that again and find a fun way of into it. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff here, and it would be nice to do like a 5-minute video of a couple of things you can do with this, and even just some shorts, to be honest. What are you doing sat over there? Honestly, it's just like, Tom's being real chill. Tom's being like literally the chillest. Right. Team Tom, just have a look at this. I can't quite. I need to sort out I've got to spent so long in here over the weekend improving things. That camera is got missed, but that's the back end of Tom. There you go. Okay, you gonna come around this way so you can. No, he's not. He's just not. He's not in. So Tom's just. He's a bit. I don't know. He likes his privacy. I think that's okay. Is it too late to put in my holiday request? For when? Tomorrow? And but the dog's weighing kilos. Go figure. I weigh in kilos. Anyway, so yes. Anyway, so there we go. That's it. Nearly. Just can't believe it. God, this is not a long stream. It started as an hour and we pushed it to half an hour. Anyway, it's as long as it needs to be to do the thing it needs to do. So yes, thank you all for your company this evening, and thank you for your patience at the beginning and your understanding with. I still don't understand why that didn't work, but clearly there's nothing wrong with the output. It's the input of this for some reason. There must be. Maybe I'll figure that out. So yeah, thank you very much. Sunday jamming and Jim Jams. I'll be out and about this week as well, because I've taken a day off to go and film. Might see you on Pro Synth Network on Friday. If not, I'll be around with my penny and my Hoover on Saturday morning for Andy's synchrotrons drone session. So do drop in on that one. And keep an eye out for the next challenge on hardware jams. So for the new people that are around, let's do Andy's. Andy Synchrotron Saturday morning. It's just a cool hang. It's chill vibes. He jams drone kind of music, which is really cool. I enjoy doing my chores, so I'm around. I pop in a little bit, but generally it's part of my weekend. Friday night's Pro Synth Network. Saturday afternoon, Rich, you stood around. Do we know if that's happening? Can I publicise it? Might be on Ranzi's stream on Saturday with Rich. Maybe just Rich, but if not me and Rich, then Rich has been invited. I think he is deserving of some limelight because his modules are brilliant, and he's got some new things up his sleeve as well. So looking forward to that. He's gone, but yeah, hardware jam links there from Panda. So keep an eye on that. 5-minute jam on hardware. Submit to a thing. It's great fun. I did one this week as well, which is because the Sunday jam just happened to be. I had no idea, so I literally the first 5 minutes of that, and then I put some video of the cats in as well. Because why not? Anyway, also James Dyson. I've got his channel as well up for fun. If it wasn't this episode, I'd suggest that you'd have Spike. That was. I don't know what that means. I can't see them half of the conversation. I'll talk to you in a minute, Sam. I'm just throwing links at you. So we've got a recipe for cakes. We've got some entertainment to go, and of course, popcorn night, Symptoms of Reality on Friday. And you've got to check out Synth Samurai as well. So there's loads of really cool channels that we all kind of patronize, and I mean that in the honest meaning of the word, that we give our patronage to, that we support, and it's a good thing. It's a real cool community that we're all in, and I'm very thankful to be part of it. Right, remember, be good to yourselves and each other, and don't forget to question everything. Right, guys, night. We're going to get this pump in some acid, and these guys clearly need some food. And yeah, be more inky, or do more inky. Yeah. Oh. Nice, guys. Yeah, popcorn night. Guys, it's been a fun episode. I've enjoyed it, even though it was like stressful at the beginning when things weren't working. That's the part of the fun, though. You know, nobody's purple. Droigon, thank you.